Hi, my name is Eva Stevens, and I'm a member of Team 3. For our cross-cultural communication presentation, we decided to focus on Japan and those of Japanese descent, and we'd really like to develop awareness of how culture influences communication practices. Therefore, I'm going to discuss language. We, as a group, decided that language was a big barrier for those of Japanese descent to come to the States and try to conform to our communication and within the business and educational institution environments. When you think of language, it's written language, it's spoken language. You're able to tell stories, you're able to hear stories, you're able to share knowledge, gain knowledge, show emotions. And by losing that sense of communication and by losing that sense of language, one really can lose their self, their identity, and it can really take someone to a very negative place. And we want to create openness and diversity in culture and seek ways to learn to adapt to differences. That way we can communicate with others and learn from each other. So therefore we have found some solutions. One is creating a type of a buddy system with those of Japanese descent and more Americanized individuals of Japanese descent that speak that native language as well as American or English. So those bilingual individuals will be able to work with those individuals of Japanese descent and really teach them a little bit about our culture and be able to effectively communicate and make them feel as if they do have a place in our business environment and educational environment, and that just because they speak a different language doesn't mean that they can't effectively communicate with us. Also, some schools and organizations may also have a type of program like this, but if they don't, we would like to implement classes that are available to these individuals that want to learn, that want to become bilingual, that want to be able to effectively communicate on their own without having that middleman. And if businesses and other educational institutions already have these types of program in place, then we would like to put more funds towards that program or motivate them to find ways to make that stronger or get more people involved with it. A cool thing that we found was that a lot of agencies actually partner up with organizations and provide a translator. This can be on site, you can call in, but what that translator does, it allows the individual who doesn't speak the spoken language to speak with them, and then that translator then communicates right then and there on the spot exactly what that individual is trying to say. And that is just out of convenience a great form of technology that really should be implemented in both educational and business environments so that those language barriers can be overcome. It's obvious that these language barriers do exist, and it really holds back these students and business associates from Japanese descent to working towards their full potential. And if we do want to encourage mixed culture and develop strong cultural communication, then these steps need to be taken in order to make these international students and business associates feel as if they are welcomed in our culture and as if we do want to work with them to better their business or to better their education. Thank you for hearing my portion of this presentation, and on to the next team member.